Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Very pleased to have with us a special guest. Matt Truding is with us. He's Vice President of Development for the Young Leadership Council. And Matt, welcome.
Thank you.
Tell our viewers a little bit about what the Young Leadership Council is all about.
Sure. The Young Leadership Council is a civic organization. It's a nonpartisan organization that's designed to create leadership through projects. And at the end of the day, through our projects, we attract and retain young professionals to the greater New Orleans area.
And you've been doing that for a long time, right?
Yes. My firm is a corporate member, so I became a member when I joined my firm. And that's been since 2006. I've been involved.
And you've been involved now on the board level and seen the different things. What's the best thing about the Young Leadership Council?
I think it's the people. I think it's the sense of community that you get. You know, it's something to live in New Orleans. It's another thing to be a New Orleanian.
So you have certain age limitations? I mean, you got to be at least, what, 18 or 21? Or what is
the groups for our voting members are between 21 and 42.
Okay.
You can stay on after, you don't get a vote anymore.
I gotcha.
Right.
Do y'all have a lot of members that are older?
We have a few sustaining members that come through. A majority of our membership right now, which is about 1,500 people, are voting members between those ages.
Y'all have lots of corporate members?
We do. We have about 50 corporate members. And that constitutes, I'd say, roughly maybe a fourth of our membership. Right. The other 3/4 are just individuals.
Now, we're talking off the air. Over the years, you've been able to build up a nice size endowment, about $1 million, which you use to fund your program, right?
Right. It sounds like a lot of money. Most of the money that we do raise, we try to raise the first year for the next year, and then preserve that money just to ensure that our organization can continue.
Do you do any kind of nonprofit charitable work? What are some groups that y'all try to help out with?
Well, the organization itself is a nonprofit, and it's a public nonprofit, so any donation made to the YLC is tax deductible. We try to invest in our own projects. So the YLC in any given year has between 10 and 12 projects that it creates, that its members create. And the projects have different lifespans. So some projects have been going on for a long time, some are shorter in duration.
Tell our viewers some of the more popular projects that you're involved in,
well,
the organizations.
Sure. With risk of annoying some of our other project leaders, some of the more popular projects of recently have been Youth Run NOLA, which is one of our brand new projects. And this project's designed to get kids moving. And it's as simple as that. We have our volunteer members go out. They ran 50 kids through the finish line at the Crescent City Classic from schools all over the New Orleans area. The other projects, College and Missions Project, help get kids that are juniors and seniors in high school into college. The other projects that we have are more recreational based, Recreate, which is our members volunteer to go play around basketball, other cultural activities with kids from different walks of life, and it just creates.
Do you focus on at-risk youth? I mean, is that one of your priorities?
We do. We really let our project leaders come to us and say, we think that this is a need in the community. And then our board it's comprised of 25 different volunteers from all parts of the greater New Orleans area. We evaluate the project, and if we like it and if we think it serves our membership, it fills our mission, then we try to fund that project and let them go through. So it's really needs-based, and needs change from time to time.
So you have members and projects here in Jefferson Parish as well, right?
Correct. Our projects aren't limited to any specific area. If there is a need in whether it's Kenner, Metairie, Algiers,
right.
We try to scratch that itch.
Now, have you been involved in any economic development projects?
Right. The YLC, and it has been, over the years, we've raised an estimated $25 million.
Wow.
And we've put that money right back into the city. Some of the projects that we've started have had a far greater economic impact. The New Orleans Sports Foundation, for instance, was birthed by the YLC, and that's had $1 billion plus economic impact on this area since 1988, I believe.
And I remember you were involved in a project such as lighting the bridge, Mississippi River Bridge. Right.
People, they don't even know that the pretty lights that connect the East Bank and the West Bank were, all the funds were raised by the YLC, and we lit the bridge.
What kind of training does your group offer for your members and others in the community?
We have some specific training. One of the projects that we have is leadership development series where you apply for and we accept the class, and it's pretty much like a series of actual leadership training. That's designed, with that in mind. Some things are just, we let leadership happen by volunteering in the project, by becoming a project leader, or just by joining and volunteering in one of the other projects or serving on one of the various committees that we have.
So at any one time, you said you got a number of them going on, so you encourage all of your members to at least be involved in one?
We do. One or more projects and or committees.
You yourself, what is some of your favorites that you're involved in?
Well, this year I'm serving as the Vice President of Development, so I'm loosely involved with all the projects in an attempt to raise as much money that we can to support these projects. So I'm kind of loosely involved with all of the projects.
Good.
And in other years, we've really gone through and tried to push for one project over the other as far as funding, but
well, I know you've got a big event coming up on the 13th of August. It's a big 25-year anniversary, right?
We do. We're celebrating our 25th anniversary. At our gala, that we call it, we honor 25 role models. We sit down and we look at everyone in the community. We say, who are the 25 people that inspire us the most, that we would like to emulate and learn something from? And we try to honor 25 people every year, and we've been doing that for 25 years.
How do you pick 25 people? Is
It's
that tough?
It's very tough. We ask that people sponsor other people, and we get hundreds of applications, a lot. And I participated in this year. So if you didn't get picked, don't blame it all on me.
Right.
But part of it. But it's very tough because you have a lot of people that do a lot of good things and a lot of different things from all walks of life. And if they weren't selected this year, we keep them around and try to, bring them back for other years. So it's hard to narrow down. It is.
Well, it's great to recognize people that are doing something for the
Right.
community. So I'm sure those who are recognized, it really is important for them, and they can bring their family members, and it's a real, probably festive event.
It is. And we encourage people that are being honored, as well as our members, to attend, and the community at large is, we hope they all come out. We have great music, great food, and it's great people there to meet and to mingle.
Now, where's the event going to be held?
It's going to be at the Sheraton in New Orleans.
Okay. And people can get information at your website?
Website, youngleadershipcouncil.org. They can call our main office, 504-585-1500, and all the information's right there.
Now, you have besides the people like you that are doing volunteer work and your board, you have a full-time staff that actually operates the organization?
We do. We have a full-time staff of 4, which is small, and most of our projects, our events are really member-driven, but with the support of those 4 paid professional staff.
Great. Now, look into the future, if you could. What do you have on the, plans for the next few years?
We are trying to find ways to continue to keep our members involved. So our projects evolve as the needs of the community evolve. So we're continually evaluating new projects to find different needs that we need to address in the community. The other things that we're doing are celebrating our 25th anniversary. We have a bigger project that I can't announce just yet. We're still finalizing details for that, and that's going to be a great way to really address some needs that have been told to us by various people in the community.
So that is really what your goal is, to try to address needs that are out there. And in an area like this, with the problems that are out there, lots of needs.
There are, and it changes from time to time. We have recreational projects, we have educational projects, projects that address environmental concerns, projects that address civic needs, from potholes to putting a place to park your bike. Where You Rack is one of our new great projects. So,
do you count on local politicians to sort of give input to you?
We do.
Get ideas on projects?
I've been in some of the councilman's office this year to talk to them and say, what do you know and what do we need and what can we do to help out? Where can we lend our support?
Because you have a strong group there with that kind of money and numbers. I mean, you can really make an impact on whatever you choose to do.
We can. People don't realize it. Some of the things that we try to do are just civic pride.
Yeah.
It's all over the place now, but the New Orleans Proud to Call It Home bumper stickers.
Right.
that's a YLC project, and that's all over the city now, and people really have a great sense of pride in their community, and we try to allow ways to let people volunteer and celebrate in that.
Excellent. Well, listen, congratulations to you for
Thank
getting
you.
involved in such a great group, and congratulations on 25 years.
Thanks.
And I look forward to another great 25 years for the Young Leadership Council.
Well, on behalf of our board and all of our members, I thank you.
All right, thanks for being here, Matt.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. All right, when we come back, we'll talk to Kenner City Councilman, find out what's going on in the city of Kenner. That's next, right here on Louisiana Business Spotlight.